I sit on the board of directors of a not-for-profit, what I call a market driver called San Diego Sports Innovators, and it's a market driver. It has to do with the action lifestyle business, or the sports action and leisure, athleisure. But
I like that. Write that down.
Athleisure.
Coin it.
Somebody else took it. You heard the company San Diego?
Oh yes.
Parent company is Athleisure Inc.
Okay.
It's
Athleisure.
But athleisure it's kind of like leisure time. Remember leisure time? Leisure time was work time and leisure time because
you watch your kids steal second base while you're closing a deal.
That's exactly right. So part of that incubator, or I should say, not for profit, we do something called Springboard. And Springboard takes young companies and entrepreneurs, takes them through the process of a lot of mentoring.
Yeah.
And when they get knocked out the other side, they're ready to face the world. And here to talk about his experience there and his company's Matt Doran. Matt Doran is with a company called, very simply, Advntur. Matt, how are you, sir? Good to talk to you. Thanks for coming to the studio.
Good. Good afternoon to you guys, and thank you for having me on here today.
Hey, so okay.
Got through the program okay. I see no scars, no bandages.
Well, talk about the program. What was the program like for you?
To get into SDSI was a very prestigious opportunity, and we're really glad to have that. And the mentors have been phenomenal. They came from heavy sports marketing backgrounds and were very well suited to help us grow in a low budget way. That's obviously we're a startup.
Yeah,
so that's what we're working on.
In the beginning, right?
And they all had that kind of experience, and they'd all been able to take those. They'd had that proven success of taking a company from seed to sprout.
Any guys that you just say, or girls that you say, wow, that's so and so from such and such.
Not on my team, but Bill Walton.
Bill Walton
leads the leads SDSI. I'm
that's
sure
cool.
So when you go through that process, you're a young company, you sort of have your model figured out. Did any directions change as you were going through sort of a mentoring process? Was there any salient differences now than from before?
My partner and I are a hell of a lot smarter.
Yeah,
that's good.
I don't think the company model has changed that much, and I don't think, and I think to their credit, they don't do that. I don't think that they accept companies into the program with the idea that we're going to then change you.
Okay.
No, but what happens though is that oftentimes entrepreneurs see the light of, boy, maybe there is a better way to build this mousetrap as a result of me learning something.
They gave us a number of different growth strategies and tactics that we've begun employing and have seen some success with. But the core mission of the company has remained the same, but they've been able to get us from A to B a lot faster than I think we probably would have been able to ourselves.
So, by the way, SDSI is run by Bob Reef. Bob Reef started Nike Golf, was the man who signed Tiger Woods.
I heard of him.
He's been, we'll have Bob on one day. Yeah. He's about I have the biggest man crush on this guy. He has such an impressive resume. He's been involved with almost every company you've ever heard.
Right.
In that business. All right, let's talk a little bit about Advntur. What do you guys do? What's the story?
So what sports do you guys play?
Well, Russ does indoor yoga. He's got yoga shoes to prove it. I'm a cyclist.
Okay.
In fact, yes, I mess around on your site. But yes, I'm a cyclist.
Okay.
I'm an avid cyclist. I ride my bike a lot. Bill and I ride our bikes together often.
Perfect. So as a cyclist, I'm sure it's not as easy when you're traveling to bring your bike with you.
Right.
No kidding.
If you're getting on a plane, it's going to be a big pain in the butt. And there's a good chance that when you travel, you're not going to be able to go cycling.
That's why I don't kayak.
Because it's tough.
Yeah, I can't get that boat over the overhead.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do, I'm a rower, and I wanted to be able to go rowing wherever I would, and I wanted to help someone like Sully be able to ride his bike wherever he went. When you're in San Diego, you live your life as a cyclist. You live your day-to-day through the lens and viewing the world of San Diego as a cyclist. When you go to Seattle or Hong Kong, you don't stop being a cyclist.
Right.
Now you can connect with a cyclist who's going to say, I'm going to be able to get you on a bike, show you the best places to go, and I'm going to show you Hong Kong or Seattle on a cyclist terms.
Nice.
Because they're going to live their day-to-day life as a cyclist. And so you're going to be able to get that personalized
it's almost like a social,
experience.
I hate to use social media because everybody says not only fits, but it's a social sort of business where you're depending on, or maybe it's a shared economy business where you're sort of depending on others, which is obviously proved to be very successful. So talk about how the metrics work. Right. We're watching on our television screen. Our radio audience can't see this. We're watching somebody surf, watching somebody ride a bike, watching somebody row. That's called The Catch, by the way, Russ.
God.
Yes, I also rode for 4
years. We could do that once.
Oh, cool.
So anyway, talk about what. So as a cyclist, let's say I go to Seattle. What is Advntur offering me?
Right. So you can connect with any number of local cyclists, and you can even filter it down by our results. You can say, I only want cyclists who are between 40 and 50, who are advanced cyclists, who are going to offer at this
female,
or
single.
this gender,
who
are this gender, and who are going to offer it at this price point. And eventually,
it's a Match.com for cyclists, Russ.
So over 50 boardwalk with a beer, I could just enter all that in there, and there's my mate.
Yeah, you need to have a leisure section.
We have 12-ounce curls.
Yes,
that's what I'm talking about, Willis.
You need to have a so you help folks play the sports wherever we go.
Right, and as the local host, you get to make money. So
pickleball. Let's say pickleball. I like pickleball.
What's pickleball?
It's a weird tennis thing. Oh, you're both looking at me like we're. You never played.
I'm assuming it's some kind
They
of.
don't have
competitive sexual
pickleball.
They so do. Hey,
Okay.
write us your pickleball fans.
Okay, so
Talk to me.
here's the deal. So I understand now for me my benefit. So what's the benefit for the hosting person? as you
Right. So
call it?
let's say you're 22 and you're fresh out of UC San Diego and you're on the triathlon team. You're majored in political science. You're trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. And you say, you know what? I was a Division I triathlete for 4 years. Here's a way for me to rent my bike for X amount of dollars. I can take people on rides for X amount of dollars. I can even let them crash in my extra bedroom. And so now I'm paying my
Right.
rent. Now I'm making my pizza and beer money, so I don't have to hit up the bank of mom and dad. And I'm having fun playing a sport that I love. And it'll allow me to get my feet wet while I try and figure out what I do with my life.
See
and
that?
for an empty nester, this is a way. Hey,
Yeah.
my kids are gone, and I love hiking. I love playing golf. Why don't I just meet new people and have fun?
What if I just love people who play golf? Right. Come play.
But don't play golf.
Just Airbnb. Just come stay at my house. There's some clubs in the garage, and I'll set you up at Fairbanks.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Say you don't even have to be a participant to
You can
be a host.
customize it to do however you want.
That's
So me as a
cool.
runner, I don't
Yeah.
like running with other people, but I love rowing with other people. I love playing golf with other people. So I can
Right.
mix and match it to get the customized adventure that I want.
The name of the
That's
By the
cool.
way, the website that you're looking at on television for our radio audience listening to us that can't see that, it's adventure.com, Advntur. And I'll put that out on our website, and I'll tweet it out to our 40,000. Yeah, what are you
Well,
looking
they just show that rowing thing where a bunch of guys rowing. What if I just did a row? What if I just sat there with my oars up, just playing
You
around?
catch
Would
a
they just
crab
kick
and
me
be
right
tossed
out?
No, the
Well,
oar
you can-
would.
You can use Adventure to take lessons as well. So you can say I only want to have instructors. So
I would pay good money.
He's thought of
to see
everything.
rusty nails. So here, so take us from
Wow.
inception to fruition. Let's just say Russ wanted to go ride bikes, and not in San
Just
Diego.
casual.
Let's say Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Walk us through the website and how that would work.
So you would just simply type in cycling, Dallas, and you're going to get your search results.
Right.
And then you can look through each person's profile. So you click on them, and then it'll say, okay, here's Bob in Dallas, and Bob's got this bike. It's
Yeah.
a brand new Trek. You're going to see all the pictures. You're going to be able to read what kind of condition it's in. You're going to be able to read past reviews of Bob.
and for this much money, you can come use my bike.
Right, for the X amount of dollars, you can crash in my separate bedroom. For
Right.
X amount of dollars, you can rent my bike, and for X amount of dollars, I'll go out riding with you.
Now, what if I don't? What if I want to stay at the Four Seasons, but I want to use your bike?
Absolutely.
Come
You
on
can-
over and pick
you
up
can
the
do
bike.
that too. So you can use the filters to say, I don't want lodging and I
Right.
don't want guide.
Okay.
I just want the gear.
Now, talk about a price point. What are your price points for, let's say, renting a kayak versus renting a person to run with for a while?
So the hosts set their own prices. And so
Well, that's
the more
cool.
you offer, the more you're going to be able to earn. And of course, the nicer your stuff, the more you can charge for it.
That's
no
true.
kidding. Now,
Like
on the
Uber. Like if you got a real nice car, you're going to.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Wow.
Now on the host side, okay, so that's the user side. On the host side, let's say a person is going to, you give up your bedroom or you, is there, are we facing technology issues? Because once I get there, how do I get my bike if I'm not going to stay there and so on and so forth? Is that all up to the host?
Right. So if you and I share an experience, Russ, you're going to book a trip with me. As soon as I confirm it, I'm then going to send you my phone number and my address, or the address. If you're not going to stay with me, then the
Right.
address where we're going to meet to go.
Interesting.
riding or
Drop
surfing.
off the bike.
Now, do you ride together? And he has an option of even riding with you if you want.
Right, exactly.
Now, the
Rafting comes to mind too. I like river rafting.
Yeah.
You just sit on a boat and float, so it's real easy.
So
You're
we
not
have one
paddling.
of our
You
hosts
like the
right now.
sports that are called sports that aren't really have to
Sports.
do anything.
Yeah, you just
right?
gotta-
Fishing is one of our sports.
Speaking
Fishing.
of that, just
NASCAR,
Yeah.
turning left on a
Perpetually.
thing. Just with the foot
500
down,
miles.
turning left. That's all you have to do.
Fishing is one of the ones where the local knowledge really comes into play.
Right.
We have people who
Trail
really want to
guides.
go fly fishing in Montana, and we have people who really want to be local fly fishing hosts in Montana.
Well, that's a good idea.
Well, I'll tell you, I have to tell you, it's a really cool thing. I have to tell you, I spent a ton of time on the website, and I can see both sides. I would use it as a user, but after talking to you, I got a couple of bikes.
They're just sitting in your garage right now.
I'm
You could be
going
making money right
So this
now.
is what I'm going to do this, and you're going to come back with us in a couple of weeks.
You got it.
And I'm going to walk through this with you. And we're going to share our experience. His name is Matt Doran. Matt Doran. You can go to adventure.com, advntur.com. I'll tweet that out to a whole bunch of people.
I'm trying to schedule
40,000
a
to be exact.
loofah session with Bridget right now. I don't know
There
if
you go.
that's going to work
Matt,
out.
thanks so much. Appreciate it.